Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, entertainers? So today I'm going to be doing a recap of Mehgan's interview with Mariah Lynn. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and let me know what you guys think about this video. Not gonna lie, I'm telling y'all, Not As TV is coming for Zeus because their content, they have a lot of various amount of content now. Now they're getting into podcasting, doing all this extra stuff. Zeus, y'all can't keep up, okay? Because the girl, they're going at it. They're going really at it. Even their shot, her in Zodiac House. Not As TV is going to be taking over and producing Zodiac House. So I don't know. So this interview was shorter than the Sydney Star interview. And like I said, Mehgan could have asked for a question. I know y'all be thinking I'm a hater, but I'm not. There was so much. You know what? I feel like she missed out on that I really wanted to know about Love and Hip Hop. All the stuff that happened with Cisco and all that. We didn't really get into that. Like, I wanted to know more about the whole Cisco thing. Y'all know how, remember when she cried on the stage for Rich Dollars? I wanted to know more about that. When she was just like, you really gonna play me like that, Rich? Like, I wanted to know all of that. That's why I appreciated the Sydney interview, because we found out everything. Like, everything. Like, shout out to her. I'm still not over that. She did really good. So, first of all, Mehgan looks good, though. Besides that, she looked very, very good with the banging. That bang, she had her little banging, you know, that's her look. She need to stick to that. Okay, I just wanted her to do like this one good time, like Saucy Santana did in the meme. So y'all know they start asking like random questions in the beginning. So they asked her about Cisco and Rich, who would she pick to save if they were drowning. So she automatically said Rich. So it seems as if her and Cisco are still not on good terms. That's why I wanted Mehgan to be like, hey, why are you not cool with Cisco no more? Like, I want to know. But we didn't really get into that. So I was like, ooh, blah, blah, blah. So we start talking about Mariah Lynn's background. So, you know, Mehgan, she's like, I thought you like white. Like, you're not white. Not gonna lie, I thought you was white. Oh. And then Mariah Lynn's just like, yeah, no, like, I'm really, like, I'm Italian and I'm Puerto Rican. Like, I'm Puerto Rican and I'm Italian. So, like, my siblings, like, they darker than me. So I'm, like, the lightest one. So she explains her background. She explains how once upon a time, not long ago, I was a, and I did it. Her. So she talked about that song and how it came about and when she thought about it. And, she says that the reason how it came about, she was rapping it, she was doing it and everything like that. And then she started rapping because a lot of girls used to pick on her and she was so quick with it. So she started writing and everything. And that's how Once Upon a Time came about and everything like that. So once she pitched it to DJ Self, that's when DJ Self kind of backed it up and it became like a global thing. And I remember when that was trending, oh my God, everybody was talking about that. They're like, oh my gosh, she just admitted. Wow, like that's crazy. Nowadays, it's like somebody came out with that song, they'd have been like, next, we heard that already. So then she mentions how she was in a bad deal and how artists need to watch what they sign and the contracts that they get into. And what I was thinking was, one of the best examples is DaBaby and Mehgan, which she mentioned. And I seen the clip, y'all. They seen the clip on social media. I seen it earlier today of DaBaby going to like a restaurant trying to give people free tickets to go to his concert or giving out free tickets or something to go to his concert. I'm like, I feel bad for the man. And I'm not even the Baby fan. I don't really like him. I feel like he's a short, angry man. But like that made me feel bad. So it's like, you really got to watch what you sign, because why is his label not doing like damage control in order to save his career? Because he really has taken one of the biggest L's in like the industry right now, because like that's crazy. But I just had to mention that. So then they start talking about the bad deal that she got into and how much she's trying to get a lot of money back from the deal she got in. And she even says right now she's in a $3 million lawsuit, which she's trying to get the money back from. So I'm just like, because I guess when she put out Once Upon a Time not long ago, like they started, you know, taking all her money and stuff. So like all the money she was making, it was just getting taken. It was just getting taken. She wasn't getting a good chunk. This is why you really got to be careful what you sign. I'd be so scared to do business and stuff with people because people be shady, they be janky, they be trying to finesse, they be trying to copy you, they be trying to steal your stuff. So I don't be trusting people at all. I already don't trust people in real life. So when it comes to business, I'm really not gonna trust nobody. Okay, so they start talking about Love and Hip Hop, right? And her beef with Dream Dua. You already know I love me some Dream Dua. Okay, so Dream, you guys. Her and Mariah are cool. And I remember when they were beefing on Love and Hip Hop, it was like the funniest thing because it was so weird seeing Dream on Love and Hip Hop, especially her coming straight off of BGC. Everybody was just like, whoa, like it was so awkward watching her. But she says that they're cool now. Her mom even apologized for Dream talking about her mom because y'all remember when her and Dream got in that argument, she was just like, your mother. Like she kept talking about her mother and everything like that. So they're all cool and everything. And we found out that she is going to be on Love and Hip Hop's Family Edition vacation house thing that they do. Basically, it's like the Real Housewives. It's like the Love and Hip Hop version of the Real Housewife Girl Trip. Love and Hip Hop was doing it. I believe they did it first. Don't quote me, but I believe they did it first. I think so. So that we get into the Malibu Mitch thing. Y'all know this whole Cardi versus JT versus Malibu Mitch versus Art RV and everything like that. So when it got to Malibu Mitch and Malibu Mitch was trying to, get at the party gang and get at Miss Cardi, Mariah had to step in and basically like, hey, you're not gonna punk her. This is my Love and Hip Hop castmate, baby. Okay, we came from the same clan. We graduated from the same school. Okay. She graduated honors because she made it farther than me, but I graduated, top of the class. That's what it is, to be honest. So she was saying she defended her because she felt as if too much people was jumping at her at once, and she felt like, hey, Cardi shouldn't have to go outside, to see what's up and get out there in the field, in the words of Natalie, and she should have friends and people that could get out in the field for her, aka Bianca. Okay, and now not Bianca. I'm talking about Bianca from Love and Hip Hop. Now we have two Biancas. Okay, so then they talk a little bit of politics with the whole Brittany Renner thing, and it's so crazy how she's still not out of jail in like Russia and everything like that. That is insane. And I saw an update yesterday how like they're moving her to like they moved her to undisclosed location, a holding place for women, and like they don't even have the exact address. And I'm like, bro, if this lady ends up dead somewhere, it's gonna be one of the saddest stories ever because it's like physically we can't even just go there and get her because of all the legality stuff that's in there, and it's over the stupidest stuff over a little drug of choice. Like it's like the dumbest thing ever. So it's really sad that she's not out of there. Mariah says she believes if it was LeBron James on one of them, they would have been out of there, and if Trump was in office, she would been out of there as well. I believe that. I'm sorry. I feel like Trump's name, and I don't want to get into politics, and I'm not a Trumper, so don't come for me, but I believe his name holds a lot of weight from the other countries, and they would respect him a lot more than they did with Biden. So I feel like he would have gotten her out of there. As sad as it is to say, I do feel that way. Even though he was like, oh, she should stay in there or something like that, he would have got her out. He would have got her out for sure. Mariah Lynn, you guys talks about Rich Dwellers and why she fell in love with him. She was saying, oh, she was young and the D was good and it was girthy. I said, eh. So you have that girthy thing digging in them Big Debbie cakes, girl. I see why you stayed so long. Okay, I feel like Mehgan should ask more questions with the Rich Dollar things because she did a little bit, but we didn't really get into like the depths of it. So the interview, guys, was only like 28 minutes, 29 minutes. So yeah. And then she said she started on OnlyFans because we get to the topics of OnlyFans and would she ever date a dude that does OnlyFans, right? And she said that she wouldn't because it gives them suspect. I do agree with that 100%. I said, please, thank you, God. I thought I was the only one. To me, any straight dude that does OnlyFans, if it's solo content and couples content and stuff like that, I already look at you as sus because you do know anybody can access and see your peen and see your schlong all over the internet, and you just okay with that. Like it really does make me look at any straight guy that does that like suspect. Like you one of the girl, like you one of the girls. Like so, Mariah Lynn believed in that. I was like, thank you. I agree with that too. And then she said she started to try to do an OnlyFans, right? And this was the funniest part of the interview. She started to do OnlyFans and started rapping in her OnlyFans videos. And then she noticed fans were like, no, we need to see your hoo-ha. We need to see your cooter. Like, what are you doing? So she was like, no, there's so much pressure. So she quit off of OnlyFans. And I guess she doesn't do it no more and stuff like that. And then we find out Mariah Lynn, she doesn't like to have her Big Debbie cakes eaten or her cooter eaten as well. Because at the end, Mehgan asks all these like random questions that like low-key we don't care about. So I'm like, ooh. But okay, and then she talked about how she slept with this rapper and they had her sign an NDA. And she said, but I'm famous too. And I'm like, that rapper's probably way more known than you, Mariah Lynn. So to them, you're just an unknown person. So sign this NDA. Like, I want to guesstimate who it was. Like, it got to be a New York type of rapper, like a Fabulous or something like that. Like, I just want to know who it was. Of course, she can't say it because it was an NDA sign, but I'm thinking it's more New York because she did say in the interview that was one of her favorite rappers. So it might have been Fabulous. I don't know. Maybe a Jim Jones. I'm thinking around the sphere of the Diplo team. That's what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? All right, and then we find out that her and Fallon, which I didn't know, are very, very close. So I'm talking about Fallon from Real Housewives of Atlanta. You know, the girl that got her man stolen by Portia Williams. Okay, it baffles me how Bravo has let her get away with that, and we haven't seen that on the show played out. Which, like, we've seen on her reality show, which is like, that was so like produced. But I'm talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta. We didn't see that play out. But she was saying how if that was somebody and she found out that they did that with her husband, they would have punched, she would have dragged him. And you know what I hate? How people excuse what Portia did. I don't care if she was with him or not, or they were broken up or whatever. You came over this lady's house. You was in this lady pool. You was fool-la-la in her kitchen. And the next thing you know, you marrying her ex-husband. And you just expect her to just be like, oh, it's okay. No, it's wrong. It makes me go crazy when people try to defend Portia when it comes to that. That makes me not trust you at all as a person. Like, that makes me look at you like you a shiesty MFer. Because look at this whole Shanquilla thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, they invited her, like, she was at a trip. It was supposed to be a good thing. And then, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, people who do stuff like that, you really got to side-eye them. Like, that's all messed with a lot of people. I don't have a lot of friends, guys. I'm just saying, entertainers. All right, let me know what you guys think about this interview, guys. Check that out. It is up on the YouTube, babies. So check it out. I didn't know Now That's TV does YouTube. All right, leave your comments down below about this interview, and we're out, babies.
No personal thing.